Hello and welcome to Pave the Save, where I will be once again shouting into the void all alone by myself today. Sorry for starting a little late. There was a little snafu with the whole streaming backend stuff, so I had to reboot some things. But here we are. We're playing Total War Warhammer. I'll pop myself onto the screen. We're in the midst of an orc campaign, and I should get the chat up so I can talk to you fine folks. Also, sorry things have been a little hectic. I got here a little late and then everything didn't work. There we go. I am not blue. Good, good. I don't want to be blue. No one wants to be blue. So, we're good. We can hear me. Great, great. We're doing everything live, you know, how it happens sometimes. So, where were we? We were fighting chaos because there's been a bit of a chaos invasion happening down here. So, also, everything's on fire here. Let's fix that. Hello, Phility. Hello, Kit Kat Lad. Are you here to spread the joy, the love and the joy? Or am I here to spread the love and the joy? Or is chaos here to spread the love and the joy? I'm gonna go with chaos. I think it's chaos. Really, chaos is in everyone's best interest, deep down. So, let's see, what do we get? Let's send Grimgor to fight some chaos up there. They seem to be trying to escape from our orky hugs, unfortunately. Got some money going. Sorry, I'm just getting myself up to speed. It always happens this way. Yeah, no one likes us here. No, because wars and such. Let's level up some Grimgor Ironhide. He's getting quite high level now. Make him hit harder. Seems it's the orky way. And that's probably not going to get raided by them, so... Are you in favor of your Independence Day, Kit Kat Lad, or against your Independence Day? Because I've heard most of the people I pay attention to are, like, very upset about the Brexit thing. It's definitely been, I was surprised. I was surprised at the Brexit one, personally. Not that I know a whole bunch about how England feels about things.
The boys are praised.
Reading. That's us, though. What are you guys? Wow. Oh, this is Rebels. I can't tell if you're joking or not. I honestly can't tell. I'm a bit confused. Those are also Rebels. I thought that was a Wog, but it's not. It's a Rebels. So, let's see. You can fight the Rebels. You can go north. And you can go east, I guess. Yeah. Go over there and try to stop whatever is happening up here. Let's see. Use this. Desperately will upgrade you. Brexit is spreading around Europe. That sounds bad. Is that good or bad or fine? Maybe you can fight them with some extra units. You can definitely fight them. Hello, Master Gamer. Yeah, I know what the Magna Carta is. It's one of the most important pieces of parchment I ever fought for or bled for. I don't joke about things. Okay, okay. I thought the Magna Carta had to do with the relationship of power of the nobility to the king, though. And little to do with sovereignty? Really? Well, that's interesting. I had no idea that so much of the European Union was dissatisfied with the European Union. So, anything we try to accomplish today? We've taken all of the Badlands. We might lose some to some of these rebellions, but we'll get it back really easily. What else is going on up here? So, Chaos in Truth just spawned, and I kind of think maybe we should go see if we can go get in a tussle with them. They'll be somewhere in the north. There's also a famous line that says, "England shall never be ruled by a foreign body." Border princes? Kill the border princes. That sounds reasonable. They have been jerks to us this entire game. And getting rid of them will allow us access to these nice little dwarven holds here. So it's definitely something to consider. What is our current? How tough are the border princes? So we're rank 3 and they're rank 21, so that's going to be easy. Maybe we should also get in a fight with the Empire, who's also super weak. Are the vampire counts? They're better. So they're the toughest. Warriors of Chaos are somehow underneath the Vard. That's weird. Then Estalia is strong, but it's tiny. Bretonia's doing well. I've never actually seen Bretonia do well. Yeah, this is, I don't know. Looks like a shit show out there. That's what I'm seeing. So I guess the world will fall to its knees relatively quickly for us, which is nice. It's very appreciated. In some weird stance. Okay, moved everyone. Great. There is no Albion, unfortunately. If there was an Albion, we would totally go to Albion. Oh, this is my... Sure. I mean, I knew there was bad stuff with Greece and some of the other poorer European Union countries, but I thought, like, on the whole, the European... Because, well, you know, Kit Kat Lad, you know the thing about the game, right? The thing about the game is that there's going to be 2 additional games that plug directly into this game and add things that don't exist in it. They're also planning on having like mini campaigns, so we might get an Albion as the island, which we could then like a much closer and detailed map, as well as the Albion Island showing up on this map somewhere. Isn't that me? Isn't this actually my army that's being controlled by the computer? I'm confused. Okay, so is this... Who's this? Okay, that's my Wog. Is this a second Wog? Okay, sure. We're gonna watch this battle as the computer fights it, because we have only a tiny little garrison, and we're far away from the action. We can, what is it? Nope, sorry. I don't remember how to turn off the UI, but, yeah, so we're not fighting this battle. Like they did with Medieval, where you get a large British map? Exactly like that. Yes, exactly like that. They've said, officially, that all 12 or 15 races, I said this last week, that all 12 or 15 races, or however many are in 8th edition Fantasy Warhammer, will be in this game. So there's a good chance that Albion stuff ends up in here, because it's popular. Anyway, I was talking about something else. We're talking about the EU, and then we got distracted. I don't know what else there is to say about the EU. I thought the economics of the EU were working out pretty well for everyone. I can understand the sovereignty issues to some extent. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I was just trying to retrace my own thoughts because I had gotten distracted from talking about one thing and talking about another thing. I was just trying to get back to that. Or you can make... But have Scotland... Didn't Scotland win some wars against England? Or did they, like, tie wars against England? Also, yeah, Wales... Yeah, Wales got beaten up a bunch, right? It's been a while since I've studied my, like, inter-English history. Scotland paid English a stop? Great, I didn't know that. It's been a long time since I've paid attention with the actual history of that movie, Braveheart. That's the one, right? Or is that that's the Scotland? That's Scotland. That's Scotland. I know, I'm aware Braveheart is completely ahistorical. Master Gamer, there's England. There's a country, England. You know where England is, right? Then in England, there's also the north part of England, which is called Scotland, and the west southern part of England, which is called Wales. And only recently in world history have all those parts been unified together. And now they might no longer be unified together because of the whole Brexit vote, where England left the European Union, or voted that they want to leave the European Union in the future. I'm not exactly sure which one it was. I thought it was voted to start the process to leave. Well, Kit Kat Lad, there's much bigger problems with Braveheart than the fact that he never reached York. Like, the fact that most of the characters in the movie weren't alive at the same time. So, Kit Kat Lad, as a person who lives in England, do you think Scotland will leave? Because I've heard people in politics podcasts talking about, hey, maybe Scotland will leave now. For a lot of reasons, Master Gamer. It's a complicated issue, like most issues are.
The war is here. It's moving on.
So this is an exciting battle, which we're not participating in. We're running... Maybe we should speed up, because we're not participating in this battle. Just trying to get close enough to participate in this battle. I think we're gonna win before we even get there. Scotland has no real source of income except England? I didn't know that. I guess it makes sense. They've been a part of the United Kingdom since before the Industrial Revolution, right? No, Scotland is running foot. I don't... confused there. Running put? Is that a typo, or is that a turn of phrase I'm just unfamiliar with? Anyway, there's probably more interesting things going on than the resolution of the whole Brexit thing. Like, who decided to call it Brexit in the first place? Oh, Scotland's running out. That's fine. Just as long as you fix the typo so I can actually understand what you're saying. So the computer fought a battle for us and had a decisive victory. It's nice of them. Yeah, I know where the contraction comes from, but it's a very catchy name. And things like that usually don't end up with very catchy names. So Chaos is still running away from us, it seems like. Maybe they'll turn around. Nope. They're just running away. Bretonia getting bigger. They're raiding me.
Corpse fist. Let's find some scum.
You could, well, okay, so France could be Frexit, which is kind of fun.
I am true power.
Chaos dictatorship? Chaos does not rule, chaos destroys. You should know better. Damn it, I didn't. Okay, we'll build it next turn, we'll be fine. We need to get out of the southern Badlands, because there's nothing down here.
Go right in this one.
That. Build one of those. Chaos has been missing. I don't know if Chaos has particularly been spreading love, not that. But mostly death, right? A colossal wall got me ass crushed, dude. Great. Let's see if there's anything important here. Nope. Ireland is part of Northern Ireland is part of England, and the rest of Ireland is its own thing. So I think that's up to them. I think they're staying, right? What we get here? Itchy Nuisance is a really good debuff. It's you. We got previously we had a shaman, but then he got wounded last stream. Let's check on him actually. 3 turns, then we'll come back. Oh, Northern Ireland wants out of the UK because of the EU, but Probs won't because they hate Northern Irish. Yeah, I've heard this after the Troubles. Yep, I've definitely heard that too this week. Who do you think the next country that'll try to leave will be? Let's fight them, so then maybe we can weaken them a bit, so we can run down. Because that's really what we need to do right now is run these chaos jerks down. The Bjorling, Holland. Okay. Who is pro? Is it like it's France and Germany who are the main pro EU ones, right? Wow, that would be dramatic if all those guys left. There'd practically no EU anymore. It would be the Southern European Party instead of it'd be the Southern European Union instead of the European Union. We're not going to win this, but we can do some damage, and that's really all we want to do here.
Where's the scrap? This is it. I understand. Don't watch out.
What are you saying about it? Okay. Germany is typically pro-EU. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. And then... You're not correct. Okay, those guys. Now Britain is out. Germany is now the big money provider left. Yeah. It was always... Weren't they always the biggest economy? Or was England close? You have this friend from Ireland, and every time someone says they're British, she has this emote for Twitch that she uses that's really funny. That sounds fun. Do you have any idea what's the emote? Can't just leave us hanging. So, we're breaking, obviously, but done significant damage to these Chaos Marauders. And I think I wiped out their... No, I did not. They're running away. The trolls. It's always the trolls. And we could also, like... we should probably be using our ranged units to focus on their Marauder Horsemen rather than their melee units. Oh, that's too bad. It's a sub emote, so you can't show us. Guy with fire in his eyes? Is that from, like, a game or something? Or is that a common Twitch emote? I'm also curious if it's meant to be a good or a bad emote. It's a good question. Well, we lost this battle, as we knew we were. But we didn't wipe anyone out, but we did a lot of damage to them, so the next fight will be easier. Might mean they can't take the next settlement. At least they only sacked it. I guess I can put him into force march. He is already. No, he's not.
Keep going.
Well, if he raises that next turn, we should be able to catch him. So that's good. Upgrade this. Over here, we have Azag the Slaughterer, our newest general, our legendary lord. We just unlocked him. And we're gonna fight these rebels. Oh, you don't even know if it's good to be good or to be bad? And they're all hiding in the corner. Oh, that's because that. Okay, that's why. Azag's just a little baby right now. He's only level 1. So we can't just send him in willy-nilly like we do with Grimgore. I'm mostly reminding myself of things like this. We have a big reinforcement army, which is really what's going to win us this fight. We do have Goblin Rock Loppers, so maybe we should advance. Spider Riders. They started a civil war? Are you serious? The southern German harbors harbored Southern Ireland ports harbored German U-boats? I had no idea. That's horrible. Anyway, we're gonna do a nice little. We're gonna squeeze them in the middle. He also shouts his name. That's great. Everyone needs to shout their name all the time, so you know how tough they are. Guys need to move up. You are ranged unit. Cavalry. Oh, that's bad. You look away for 1 second and all your archers get charged. I think the way we got to Hitler here was that how how bad Ireland is, apparently. Or the Irish. IRA support for Hitler, which is another crazy thing. Our poor goblins got slaughtered. Okay, Azag, you need to go get in melee with them. We need to get these guys here quick. Okay, let's put these on charge and then get the artilleries. I'm trying to shut down the artilleries. The British thing I've been doing this week is I've been reading, I continue to read the complete works of Sherlock, the complete collection of Sherlock Holmes, which is really cool, in my opinion. Hitler considered England to be a Germanic country and apparently pleaded the English to join him in a joint Anglo-German alliance. The two countries running the world. Of course, we are better than that. I've also read a bit of The Rise and the Fall of the Third Reich. And, I mean, he did ask England to side with him, but only to try to get France to distrust England, really. He was a manipulator of everyone and a bad dude in general, as we all know. I don't really know if he considered England to be Aryan. He might have. I paid way less attention to Hitler's crazy philosophy is what actually Hitler did and Hitler's advisors did, which tended to make a little bit more sense. Anyway, Sherlock Holmes is a much more fun topic than Hitler, in my opinion. I don't know about you guys. I'm just going to talk about Sherlock Holmes a bit, because I really like Sherlock Holmes. An interesting thing to me, as a story geek, as a guy who cares about writing and the writing process, is that Sherlock Holmes is all about premises. So a premise is the idea of when did England make their brother a king abdicate and then make their brother king? I'm unfamiliar with that one, that event in history. Anyway, Sherlock Holmes, all about premises. The premise is like the idea behind where you start your story. So for example, one of my favorite Sherlock Holmes story, The Red-Headed League. The premise is that somebody comes to Sherlock Holmes and says, somebody hired me to work in a office copying out a dictionary for the advancement of all red-haired people, and then the whole Sherlock Holmes thing is like, oh, so we get this strange premise. I'm not sure if Gabrielle is sick. Gabrielle also has another rehearsal today, so that's why she's not here. Nope, I want to not do that. You forgot his name. Okay, well, our queen's dad became king, but also his bro married an American, which was bad somehow, and was mates with Hitler. Oh, okay. I don't know anything about the British royalty between, like, the current ones and when they stopped running the country. I too like the old TV series. I haven't seen it in years. I should watch that again. I'm curious how it holds up. I don't know, I just didn't have a book to read, so I decided to go back to it. It's one of the stories I grew up with, is Sherlock Holmes, along with, like, Agatha Christie and Lord of the Rings and stuff. The Stuarts? Who are the Stuarts? I don't know anything about the Stuarts. It's like, I know about the Tudors and like a little bit about whoever what George III's dynasty was, and then nothing really, and then the current ones. Are the current ones the Stuarts? They might be. You probably don't know anything about like President Polk, so I probably shouldn't feel that bad, right? Unless you know a lot about President Polk, which is possible. He was kind of cool. President Polk, for those who don't know, is the reason the United States, it has California, Texas, and parts of Arizona, I think. Maybe all of Arizona as well. Or no, New Mexico, not Arizona, New Mexico. James I of England, Charles I, hugely unpopular because they were Scottish and planned to betray the English to the Catholic. Alamo. Yes, Polk was involved in the Alamo, sort of. In that that was happening, and then we used that as an excuse to join the war with Mexico, and it was the whole thing. It raised our settlement, but it means we can finally chase them down and finish them off. Yep. Still, no, none of them to use that. Few Welsh and English people there. Really? I did not know there were Welsh and English people at the Alamo. I know actual little about the Alamo besides the movie of it, the old movie of it. The very dramatic one with like Clint Eastwood possibly, or the other guy in all the. Who's the guy in all the other guy that isn't Clint Eastwood in all the those movies, the Western movies. What's the guy in all the Western movies besides Clint Eastwood? His name is. I should know his name. I watched enough of those movies. I'm gonna look up the Alamo movie really quick. This is probably a bad idea because I just started the battle, but you know. Yes, John Wayne. That's the one, John Wayne. Forgot we had that guy. Okay. So, Alamo movie. How many things can you do at a time? Can you Google, talk, and fight a real-time strategy battle? Are you impressed? Should you be impressed? Should I be ashamed of myself? I'm gonna go. I think it was the 1961. That looks right. It was John Wayne. It was 100% John Wayne. That's all I know about the Alamo is the John Wayne movie. Which is probably not that historically accurate, considering it was made in the 60s. I feel like that's how that goes. Actually, here I'm on the Wikipedia page. There's a thing about historical accuracy. The film does little to explain the causes of the Texas Revolution, why the battle took place. The entire plot is full of inaccuracies. Cool. So I know nothing about the Alamo. Don't want to fight your dumb chariots. Play Davy Crockett. Apparently, the messenger of the film is English. Was the messenger the guy who was actually English in real history? Also, weird anecdote. If you're familiar with the Redwall series, the Alamo always reminded me of Redwall, the first book in the Redwall series. Probably because it's a similar premise of being like trapped in a place with limited troops, surrounded by a much superior force, and so on and so forth. Get in there, fight those men. You should try to flank. All my cavalry is flanking, so that's good. You guys got tied up though. So actually, my trolls are fighting their trolls, and I don't know who's gonna out troll here. I think we're gonna win, but not because of the troll versus trolls. I think we're winning every part of the engagement, which is always what you want to be doing. Possibly not this one. Let's flank him again. Get you guys out of there. Yeah, Redwall is the animal thing. Yes, you're correct. Redwall is about mice. Mice live in an abbey, and there's a magic sword. Is it magic? I don't even remember if it's really actually magic or just a sword anymore. It's been a long time. Yes, mice versus rats. A compelling rivalry. Maybe that's why. Is that why people like mice more than rats? Could it be Redwall? I am not a skin. I'm not a skinhead. I just don't have any hair right now. I am in fact Jewish. The opposite of a skinhead, traditionally. Anyway, Redwall. I don't know what else to talk about with Redwall. I really like the accents, which were all some form of strange British accent, which is probably inaccurate. Oh. Who? What? I'm super confused. What is happening? Are you talking to yourself or me or somebody else? Oh, Grimgor. I do love Grimgor. I wasn't listening to what the game was saying. The game was probably saying something. Anyway. See you later, Master Gamer. Oh, before you go, Master Gamer, an important announcement is that on Sunday we're having our special stream where we attempt to get to 100 subscribers. Grimgor becomes the Ogre King? That's interesting. I did not know that. In the M times, doesn't Grimgor like go invade everyone and punch them a bunch? I've read a little bit about what happens. Of course they lived. Of course.
Do not displease me.
Damn it! You didn't kill them enough. Should have killed them more. What does being the Ogre King mean? He's like the king of the ogres? He goes and fights their king? Oh right, the Ogre Kingdoms. He goes to the Ogre Kingdoms, yeah.
In the motion.
The Ogre Kingdoms seem like a really cool faction to me. I'm looking forward to being able to play them. You guys are back for more. Let's just do the auto resolve this time so they'll be defeated and we don't have to worry about it. So that's fine, that's good. We're not upset anymore. Azag's level 3. Guess I'll make him a fighty man too. Grimgor becomes the champion of Gork or Mork, and the goblin, really smart one, becomes champion of Mork. Wait. Does he become champion of both? Or Either one? It's probably a weird work thing that I wouldn't understand. That's what I suspect. Let me actually. No. Why is everyone upset? Everyone's so upset. Oh, the Goblin and I have no idea what the Goblin and Carrick 8 Peaks is. There's a Goblin in Carrick. I thought Carrick 8 Peaks was. Isn't Carrick 8 Peaks a Skaven hold? That's what I thought. Carrick 8 Peaks was about. All should be upgraded. This. The worst. Oh, actually. We want to get giant spiders, which means we need a goblin workshop. So we're not building that. What does this do? Reduces hero capacity. Cool. That sentence was a bit misleading. It increases hero capacity and reduces corruption. I should be clear about what I'm talking about. Great. Upgrade this man. So he's riding a giant spider now. That's cool. He beats somebody up with a club that's bigger than him. That's fantastic. That's very, very orky. A very orky thing to do. Can you? Actually. Yes. Yes. That's what we needed to do. Oh, he leveled up again because of that. Let's make him more of an assassin. So we can assassinate him. The Warhammer lore is so fantastically dumb in many ways. So fantastically dumb. And wow, these turns are starting to take a long time. It needs to be so snappy at the beginning of this. So snappy. What? What? Somebody, okay. Somebody defeated chaos for that part of chaos for us. The minor part of chaos for us. It was very, very nice of them. We appreciate it deeply here. So. And, yeah. Those feasts. And feasts on the body, that's why they think he is the embodiment of the Great Maw itself. Right. That makes sense. Those whole religious thing. That's cool. Was Grimgor though just a bit peckish? Also, is this in a book? Because like, who's the point of view character for any of that? Because I feel like it would be awful to read a book in Grimgor, from Grimgor's point of view. Or is it like a third-person omniscient narrative, and this is like a subplot in a book about somebody like Karl Franz or something? Maybe I should read one of these. Maybe they're actually good. Do you have any... So, Kit Kat Lad, do you have any recommendations about... what would they... Warhammer books? Public order everywhere. So we're moving up north towards the border princes, so we can take them out, burn them down. Oh, the Orc Grave Prophet. So is that the guy, what's his name? The Great Green Prophet. The Great Green Prophet. Is it that guy? Wandering Gits. Yep. Public order is important still for us. The War of Beards. I've heard about the War of Beards. Read The Rise of Sigmar. So that the Rise of Sigmar would be like the backstory, because Sigmar's the guy that the Empire worships as a god now. Which totally wasn't. I don't actually know which one was first. If Elder Scrolls came up with that idea first, or if Warhammer did. Warhammer probably did. Actually, some third person actually probably came up with it first.
Power. The crowd of sorcery agrees.
So we want to get. We're gonna go over there. The War of Wheelers is older, or even the creation of the world? You decide. Okay, I mean, I'll look into it.
This is my land.
Who are you? I don't even know. Public order is finally on the rise here. It's good. We want to build. This is the building chain we want. Savage Orc, Boar Boys. Yes, these are what we want. From down here. This. You're good. Let's just pop into the overworld map so we can see everyone's opinion of themselves. You guys are unhappy still? It's not showing the numbers though. It hasn't showed the numbers. This part? Nope. Is it this part? Nope. That one? Nope. Anyway. Yeah, the Skaven's view of Grimgor in the Skaven comic. There's comics? I guess I shouldn't be surprised there's comics. That sounds fun. Skaven comics? That's Skaven comics. Oh, I wrote Skaven wrong. That's why it didn't work. Night before battle? No, this is some fan thing. I'll look it up later. Greenskin Warg is still raiding us. Empire's getting better. Top Knots died. Bretonia's getting stronger. How big is Bretonia now? Maybe we should go fight Bretonia. That sounds interesting. Bretonia's got to be like one of the biggest factions. Also, I just popped out here and... Oh, okay, this is misleading now. There we go. So it looks like... what's his name? Archaon. Archaon is headed right for the Empire. Actually, we should do this in faction diplomacy so we can actually like see what's up with people. Archaon heading for the Empire, who's a lot bigger than they were before. Bretonia, though. Wow, Bretonia's all the way over here? And here, possibly? Wow, that's big. So maybe here's what we're gonna do. Maybe we're gonna go through the border princes, like here, and maybe just across here, and take some of Carrick Izor, and then we'll go fight Bretonia from there. I think that's my plan. Oh, that's interesting. There's a Chaos Army right here. Maybe perhaps we should deal with that. Perhaps. I think we will. Hey, we can get Orc Boar Boys now, from somewhere. Apparently we have the technology. Where's that? It's that one, okay. Grimgor exterminates many Skaven colonies, believing they're great warriors, so the Skavens send in the Skaven ogres, but Grimgor still beats them, and it gets to the point where the Skaven cities will be destroyed, but Grimgor never attacks, so they go out to find why. Turns out Grimgor knows the ogres are all Skavens. So Grimgor knows the ogres are all the Skavens have to test him, so he basically gets bored and moves on. That's great. But what about the giant Skaven hordes? Is that not worthy of Grimgor Ironhide? I guess it's not. Based on that story, it's not. Poor Grimgor. He can never find a big enough challenge, and then the world ended on him. I bet he was sad about that. That it wasn't him that ended it.
Orcs
a lot of land to manage. This is not very orky, all this land management I'm doing. Oh, they're sieging my settlement. Of course they are. Those jerks. Chaos jerks. Came all the way down here to fight me. Can't believe it. Only one person has beaten Grimgor, but you can kind of consider it a stalemate? Fine. We can afford the pay to tribute. The raiding. Are they raiding? I thought they were besieging. Let's. Well, this is their buddy over here, Nashrak, who's level 19. Wow. Nashrak's really been working for us a long time now. We actually got him during a confederation, our first confederation, in like the second episode. See, we want. No, we don't need public order. Oh, that's because Grimgor's here. Yeah. Do need some public order here as well. Everyone gets some public order. Guys are recruiting those. Great, great, great. You're happy currently. Damn it, I forgot to save my money again. I need to save my money. Gotta remember to save my money. Saving the money. But I should talk about something, probably, besides just this dumb game. The Sunday stream thing is cool that we're doing. We're gonna get more people than we've ever had at the same time in here, and we're all gonna play co-op games. I know, for example, I can reveal that we're gonna play Gang Beast, which is a pretty awesome little game, in my opinion. And besides that, yeah, I don't know. It's gotta be rad. They ran away. Cowardly Chaos ran away. Can we build? Yes. I guess I should just use global recruitment, even though it's more expensive. I don't actually want to like have recruitment armies running around. That'd be terrible. Now's the time. Okay, so your loggy for him. Oh, we got another huge wall of text about Grimgor Ironhide. I'm excited. Let me just not gonna upgrade that. Let's just ask him. Well, it was a battle against Chaos Coincidence, and Grimgor was up for it. So they go on charging. Battle lasts a day or two, and Grimgor gets into a one-on-one with the Chaos Leader there. And they go for it a few hours, but unknowing to Grimgor, his army has lost, and he's alone, surrounded so much to the Grimgor's anger, he throws the Chaos Leader into the ground for one final punch and backs away, and basically escapes by fighting this huge army alone and gets away. That sounds eerily like what actually happens in this game sometimes. Grimgor Ironhide can take on an entire army by himself. I've seen it happen. Where'd my dude go?
Let's go.
There you are.
Let's find some scum.
You can go to him and stop him from running away from us.
This is my land.
I guess we'll go get Alcator. What the hell? Look at this chaos corruption. That's a lot of chaos corruption. There's some here too. 47%. Is it everywhere 47%? No, it's not that high for me. It's good.
Despair involves fighting.
And it sets him back, so luckily for the world, as the two leaders have to retreat far away to rebuild. That makes sense. Who was the Chaos Leader, by the way? Do you know? Was it like one of the big ones, or was it just a random Chaos dude? Was it Archaon? What do you do? You... Local construction costs, okay. We should get more goblin big bosses. We're gonna have more goblin big bosses. These are all okay. That's fine. Phlegmatic. Don't even know what phlegmatic means. Could mean anything. Spy, assassin. Great. Thanks. It's not that important, really. But it would be cool to know. Like, I guess it could be the three in this game, if in case you didn't know, are somebody the man Siegfried the Magnificent, and the one it probably isn't. Ew. I think we can take them, but maybe we should retreat. We'll retreat first, and then try fight. Okay, now we fight. All we need to do is surround them nicely, and we should be able to win, I think. We need to get the goblins in the back. Just need to get the goblins in the back. We got it. It'll be easy, it'll be fun. Okay, so to do this, we're gonna put these gobos. These gobos have a special benefit where they start sort of hidden. So we're gonna split them up. Put these gobos here. So now, when the Chaos Army comes charging in, we can flank them from either side. Apparently somebody wants to eat. Does Azag want to eat their souls, or who knows? Who knows who's going to eat whose souls? There. Crom. I think I've heard of Crom. He's not in this game though. Maybe he might be added later. Although it depends on the era. But Grimgor was in it, so it's probably around this era. Chaos Lord Roth. It's Cromulent. Varduk Crom the Conqueror, huh? Azag's I like the lore I know about Azag, where he has the Crown of Sorcery, the Relic of Nagash, the biggest bad in the biggest non-chaos bad. And Grimgor, Azag the Slaughterer just found it and wears it, and now the voices inside it talk to him. Okay, where's their general? Be nice to know. I don't see him. Maybe he died already? He might have blew himself up when he cast spells at us, and I missed it. Would the voices make him win many victories, or he just? These goblin fanatics seem to be a liability a little bit. Yes, we can get a close-up of the Black Orcs fighting. Here's a bunch of Black Orcs losing badly. They look real cool. They all look serious. Here's the Black Orcs being led by Azag the Slaughterer. Again, not winning exactly, but let's see, yes. Here. Nice. We slaughtered those Chaos Warriors. So that means we can flank these ones. These guys also look rad with the giant halberds and the skulls on their helmets and stuff. The models in this game are really pretty. Oh, these guys are losing real bad. So these guys are poison. It's poison. They do have poison. Nice. Poison makes the enemies way less effective. Get that off now. Wow, these guys have not run away. That's impressive. I'm sorry, man. I think it's probably the whole, like, you're in England thing. That's why there's lag. It's my suspicion. Like, nothing's changed today, so. Oh, we might lose. Damn it. Our goblins just ran because they got exposed. Let's take a block over there to get these guys over here. Maybe as I hold back a little bit. It's been a pleasure. Always a pleasure, Kit Kat lad. Have a good night. This is a hard fight. Sorry I'm not talking very much. It's just, this is one of the ones where it'd be nice to have a co-host so they can take over a little bit. Because it's all complicated tactics here. Get you down there, you can try to wipe out these guys with them. They're losing, everyone's losing. Good, they recovered. Flank again. Fighting to the literal last man, these guys. I think. No good, they're running, they're running. Like this. They're not. It doesn't say flanked. It should say flanked. Definitely should say flanked now. Being attacked from literal all sides, surrounded. It's always the best way. Arrows being shot right into their center. It's gotta be unpleasant. Anyone else around here watching? Want to chat? Guess not. It's a quiet day today. I understand. It's Friday. It's a nice day to relax. I guess I'll make up some nonsense without people chatting. Go back to talking about Sherlock Holmes a bit. Kind of got distracted from that topic. Or, you know what we could do is I might have a cheeky little break to get some more water, and then I'll be right back. I'm thinking I'm going to do that. Might also finish the lunch I hastily got right before I got here. So that would be a nice little benefit for me. But we beat chaos. Successfully fought some chaos. I don't know. I'll be right back as soon as I find the button to be right back with. Back like 5 minutes. So stick around. Hello and welcome to Pave the Save, where I've returned from a short break with some water, and my stomach is more full of pizza than it was before. So let's jump back into the video games. We killed him. We killed the Chaos guy. He's a jerk, and we killed him for being a jerk. But he's been replaced already. However, we'll just wipe him out. Because fighting piddly little battles is usually boring. Hey! That's awesome. That reminds me, there's an incredible bug in this game, but unfortunately only humans have it, I think. Where you can if you give somebody a bound ring of fire, like the item we just got, they're like a gun guy, and there's a bug where it can replace the regular shot with a fireball. And one of the buffs they give themselves, I think, is like quick fire. So it's just a machine gun of fireballs, which is amazing. Totally broken, and a bug, a complete and utter bug. You're gonna give me this one, and they shall be the. We're gonna rename these guys because they're the Immortals. Immortals. We'll fix it later because it's an orgy name. It's not spelled correctly, of course. Let's. Border princes have gone north. Interesting. Well, we're gonna raid them a bit. Oh. Damn it. Who's that?
I will not obey.
You are. Who are you? Who are you? Stalia? What? Stalia here? Stalia lives down there. All the way over there. Strange. I don't know if you guys ever play games where AIs have like simulated patterns and like do stuff by themselves. It's always weird when you're just like you peek open the door a little bit and you're peeking and see like, hey AIs, what are you up to? And they're always up to something strange. It never makes any sense. You're totally special, dude. You're the most special little goblin that ever lived. Most special little goblin. Recruit some men for me. You're a wah. Where are you? You are here. Wow, you can go far. Oh, we need to resettle that at some point. Maybe Azag will do that for me. Get his army again. Azag also level 19, nice. Passing the turn. It's a little kind of like in the doldrums in this game a little bit. That's off screen over there, okay. You know how it is. You're in the middle of a strategy game, you've kind of like beat your initial foes, you're trying to reach out, and there's always that like period between when you fight the first guy and when you start fighting like the main guys. Green screen's greener today than it usually is. See? Usually less grainy than that. There's probably some settings I should mess with. But I'm not going to do that, because that would be boring. But, the Doomtide. The Chaos Horde has poured in, a remorseless tide scouring all in its path. Yet even the most savage flood must eventually recede, leaving battered survivors to pick through the flotsam on ravaged shores. We are saved, they cry, heedless of the fact that tides are certain in one respect. They will always rise again. The old world has survived the onslaught, yet now another wave rolls forth from the cursed chaos wastes. Only by destroying all the hordes and defeating their source, Archaon, can this deadly storm be halted once and for all. I think I'm getting better with my cold reading. Are you impressed? You probably shouldn't be impressed. Basically, we need to finish off chaos. But we're gonna do this quest battle, which we've neglected all game. All game have we? Damn it! I forgot. Damn it! I'm the worst. I'm the worst general. Did you know that? I forgot to give the Immortals their buff. But hey, we got a cute little cutscene.
Time for a rock, I say. I'm going to enjoy pulling these beers from their chins. First, though, we need to break their big guns. That's just cheating. I want some boys on that straight.
Big guns, just
Stop
cheating.
the artillery from shooting, and we get more time scrapping. Justice Maud likes it. What you know? Just 'cause they're short, don't mean one or two of them ain't handy with their own traumas. They like fighting underground, but so do we. Like getting Ratman under Mount Red Eye. Right, boys, that's the plan.
Kind of hard to understand.
Get your choppers out.
It's kind of hard to understand
This
him.
one's gonna be fun.
Oh, you know what I can do though, which will make it much easier to understand in the future, is we're gonna go here. We're gonna go. Found this before. Wait. Game settings. Damn it. Sound. It was, yes, there we go. Subtitles. So now we can understand. Hey, look, see? It's telling us. It doesn't help the most it could possibly help. Can't really flank them in the underway. It's hard. It's not really in a round. You didn't run all the way. See, the generals come out foolishly. Oh, we need to get these guys in there. Get the cavalry to flank their archers. Again. Get a nice easy buff here to wipe everyone out. What? Oh. That's a problem. We don't have that many ranged units. It's kind of a problem. We'll have to finish them off on the ground then, I guess. Jesus. Oh, they're coming down to fight it. That'll... Here, I'm gonna turn this back down a little bit. Ah. No wonder. I was adjusting the wrong slider. There we go. Oh, no, everything's fine. I didn't ruin anything by looking away for a minute there. Their general went down, looks like, or ran away. One of the two. Yeah, there he is. He's running away. Look at him. The gyrocopters are going down slowly, but going down nonetheless. And we're making our way through the last of the, what are these guys? Hammerers, I'm guessing? Considering the hammer. I like our quest objective, though. I'm a fan of that one. Crush the dwarves. Oh, he's coming back. Okay, there's not much left here. It's good, good. Send you get chased by trolls in the back. That sounds bad. That looks bad too. Jeez. Get him in there. However, my skills as a general mean every battle is a close battle. We've lost... I feel like we've lost more units than we really needed to lose here. Did they finish him off? No. Let's finish him off. Oh, he's done. There we go. We got the Embark Upon Adventure achievement 4 streams in because things got out of hand and we didn't finish this quest before. I turned it down too much, turns out. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Well, the battle at Thundering Falls. The Dwarven Artillery Brigade was foolish enough to leave the safety of its keep. Post Green King's host. We won. We got a free Goblin Big Boss. Let's have you join him. You should join Grimgor. Grimgor's level 20, which is a nice, respectable level. We don't actually have both of these, do we? I don't think we do. We should see what we need to do for his quests. To make him the mighty orc he should be. I don't know why I said orc with a strange little accent there, but I did. Slide to my mark. What does this do? That's nice. Okay, quests, objectives, Bloodforged armor, following race, dwarf realms. That's easy enough. Razor sack 3 different settlements. It's easy enough. Let's see, victory conditions. What do we need to do here? Occupy, loot, or raise 50 different settlements. We currently have done that to 33. Then we need to control all of these dwarf holds, like Ukenhammer, Softbar. Might be able to do that easily. Easily-ish. Should we? Maybe we should. Yes. Let's go. Send armies deep into the heart of the empire. Oh, look! Oh, there's Chaos. There's Manfred, von Carlsten, and here's Kozilek Suneater just chilling, looking at Averheim. I don't think I should be leaning on the table. It makes me look a little slouchy on camera. I just realized. Let's see, we got you. You're going to siege Ackendorf. Yep. Screw you guys. You've always been dick to us. Let's build some siege towers. Or special. I've heard that about you. 6 turns, that's a long time. Ooh. Oh. Damn it, we need to... Yes, so here's what we do here. We don't have any money anymore, but if we did have money, how much money do we need is the real question. No, we need 6K. That's easy. 6K is easy peasy. It's okay. So these are Night Goblin fanatics, but I don't know if I like Night Goblin fanatics. But I could use some more archers. Let's trade you a regular unit. Let's trade you some goblins actually. Trade that way. Great. Now, Azag's army is a little shitty, but Azag can journey with me, next to me, hang out. Maybe take these guys being trained over here. 123 turns in. Wow. 1, 2, 3. We leveled somebody up, apparently, so got some achievements for that. Gonna wipe out the border princes, gonna come forward in. I don't know. Anyway, Sherlock Holmes. Bretonia getting huge. Bretonia getting huge. Who's... Kill the Chaos Lord. Carry out a successful assassination attempt against the following character. Kozilek Suneater? Jesus. That's not an easy task.
Kill
Oof. Oh, there's an army there.
On it. Now's the time.
Who's this? That's our Kaon the Everchosen. He is the source of the Chaos Invasion, in fact. So maybe we should sneak up here. We'll be good with that option. Take that place, perhaps, as an easier option. You're going to colonize for me. Build the thing. Build the thing. Damn it. We can cancel it. That means we'll have enough next turn. Okay.
Fine.
Addictive glare, sure, why not? Can't spend it or money. They have 2 turns to go, 1 turn to go. I always build extra siege agents in case I forget, which I often do when I'm sieging. It's not the best plan. Why are you all down there? You shouldn't be. What we should do with you is send one of you to the nearest dwarf realm. I think is off the Border Princes area. We have a pretty good chance against this army, I think. Although we're all melee and... Where's our lord? Was our lord assassinated? It would be bad if our lord was assassinated. I don't see him there. Do you see him there? Because I don't. They have a wizard. No general. Where's our general? Let's see, maybe we can... Let's have some fun with this one. This one, I remember this was impossible to hit anything, but maybe we'll do better this time. Maybe we won't embarrass ourselves. We embarrassed ourselves. We did. 100%. Just there. Just embarrass ourselves. Okay, so we need to aim way up, is what you're saying. Even more than that. Way up. And like, same laterally. And here. That seems like a decent shot. We still missed, but we missed more directly. What are you doing? Don't do that. Stay here. Their army's full of outriders, huh? That's bad. We have some gobos. I feel like this entire army's gonna get wiped out right here, but they would have fared a lot better if they had a general. That's for sure. A lot better. Maybe the plan. Maybe this is the plan. Maybe the plan is to ignore their outriders and just wipe. Oh, geez, that's bad. Don't go there. Oh, 2? That was 2? Oh, right, because they have 2 fire wizards, right? The 2 fire wizards. Surrounded by outriders. More fire. So much fire. You guys need to face that away. Oh. Get him. He's fleeing already. Somebody's fleeing already. Those guys getting wiped the hell out. Get in there. At least their army's as messed up as our army is. What the hell is that? Oh, it's outriders with like satchel charges. grenade launchers. Yep, that's fucked. That is fucked. There's more of them over here. No wonder our chances were so low. I thought we'd be fine. Little did I realize there was two kinds of Outrider. Maybe if we can finish off their Lord here, we'll at least have the moral victory. If we finish off their Lord, at least we'll have the moral victory. That's what I'm gonna claim. That's what I always claim, right? Oops, made him disappear. Look at him. Vladimir Gausser. Possibly named after the other Gauss guy, the Gauss guy that like invented the Gauss. He probably didn't invent the Gauss gun. He probably had something to do with magnets, and that's why he's called Gauss. That's my guess. Well, we made him run away. It'd be better if he died. It'd be better if we had some ranged units. It'd be better if they didn't have so many ranged units. Look at these guys. These are the... Yep. Oh, wow. It's got incredible range. Oh, are these regular? Where are the satchel ones? Ah, these guys are the satchel ones. Or, sorry, grenade ones. Check out that big gun on this guy right here. It's a nice big gun. That big gun is why we lost today. Why we are a failure. Should be ashamed of ourselves. And our ancestors should be ashamed of us. I think I said that right. I'm going to claim I said that correctly. The share is supposed to be over there. And then what is this right here? What is this? What is that? What are you? Are you a shadow? From a chair? Not even sure what that is. Oh, yeah, see? They assassinated our general and then attacked us. Very clever, very clever. Although, check out all the money we have now. We have so much money. Fact, I think I've just recollected, in fact, that yes, we need to upgrade that building for more monies. Let's conquer the Humies. Yep, conquer the Humies. I was fixing the exposure. Nope. Yep. Nope. Bad news. Put it back to where it was. I'm sorry I'm messing with the camera settings, trying to get rid of color intent. No, it's not color intent. I don't know. Whoa. This is very red. I was not expecting. I guess this is because of the Chaos Jerks. This is because this province is full of chaos, just entirely chaos here. This province is very chaotic, one might say, one might claim, one might infer. This might be harder than we thought. No, on the other hand, we have so many dudes. Let's drop some dudes over there. Let's get all our cavalry, tell them to fight the gate. Let's get our ranged units over here. Guys, real close to the wall. So there's an interesting trick here on the siege battles. We can see this. So there's a firing arc on here and here. These are, in fact, like historically badly designed towers. So we can stand our troops right here, and then these won't be able to shoot them. They will be able to shoot them down, which is why we're gonna take Nashrak on his buddy the Werven and drop them and have him fall on their heads. Fortunately, Fortunately, Maggot Manflayer does not. Maggot Manflayer does not have a flying mount. Have you pop your fighty. I think he's eating dudes. Yeesh. Seems like a bad place to be. Oh, I know you're caught on goblins. Bad. No one wants to be caught on goblins. They opened the gates. They opened the gates? Can we go through? Nope. Get in there though. Oh no, they're in the wrong place.
Don't stop until they're all dead!
Desperate humans. Shouldn't we have some music in this game? What's going on with that? Options, sound. There's music. Sometimes it's just music. It's turned on. I don't know. It just feels a little empty today. Maybe it's just me talking to myself, and that's why. No one to talk to. All alone, desperately alone, so very, very alone. Like, no, I would not. I didn't do anything good with it. So yeah, video games. Got some Archfire of our own now. Got some orcs. Trying to clean up these walls. Here, actually. Take some of these guys and send them over there. Take some of these guys and get them go through the tower. And then we'll send them through the streets. How's the door coming, by the way? This is the redness. The redness is really getting to me. It might not be so bad for you because you got like me to offset it, but I'm just staring right at a whole bunch of redness. This would be fine if we were like in the chaos wastes, this level of redness, but we're not. We're super duper not. Also, look at this. I don't know if you guys can see this, but so up here, there's like arrows pinging down, and I have a bunch of they're all on the ground right there. That's great. Look at this. And yet these guys seem to be fine. That seems very, very dangerous to be this guy. Nice. We got the gates. Send those guys in. And get our cavalry through the side here. And that means they're oh, we just beat the last guys on their walls too. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. So, just trying to figure out the layout of their town really quick. I guess you just look at the map. It's easier there. So I guess we'll just mob them. We're orcs after all. That's what we do, right? We'll just mob them. So, form up. How tired are you? Very tired. But what I can do, we can flank. You guys get in there as well. Arrow boys. Goblin archers. So, as you can see, he's very tired, so we're gonna hold him in the wings a bit, and then we're gonna drop him on their heads when he recovers a bit. Probably get these wolf riders out of here. It's a bad place for them. you guys made it there. So now you sneak into the... They're running away. Good, good, good. He's only tired now. See, he recovers real quick. Everyone recovers real quick in this game. Our archers didn't want to actually come into the city to fight. They just want to shoot over the walls, apparently. It's cool, I guess, if that's what they're into. They were already calling for a retreat. It's only one unit in the way now. Quickly falling, quickly dying, already routing. Nice. And we won. So, do we sack the settlement, or do we raise the settlement? That is the question. That's what we have to decide. A paltry 500 gold for the victory. I guess it wasn't that impressive a victory. Really, it was just sort of fun. It's always sort of fun to have a siege battle. Maybe we'll just sack it. Sacking it gives us a nice little boost of gold. Let's see, what do we want? Let's give you, because you're flying now, the charge matters a lot more. Put him in the raiding camp so he regenerates dupes. We're also going to put you right there. You in the raiding camp. Okay. I'm just talking to myself now. I'm just describing what I'm doing. It's probably not very interesting at all. Okay. What? Yeah, let's upgrade our shaman hovels. You're just wondering what the noises were, and of course you discover they're screaming orcs. What else would they be? Let's get some savage, just regular vanilla-ass savage orcs in here. Can we upgrade our savage orc place? Yeah. Savage orc big guns. Maybe we should hold off for savage orc big guns. I'm gonna say we should hold off for savage orc big guns at this point, considering the amount of money we have. I was just pointing the actual money on the actual screen, which is incorrect. Very incorrect. Yeah, we're just gonna go regular big guns. Pass the turn. So, how are you guys out there? All of you people watching this. Yeah, we failed to kill the Chaos Lord because that was impossible. That was an impossible thing you asked us to do. Can only move like this far. Alright. That's all you can move? Oh. I even moved you slightly too far, apparently.
I refuse.
Oh.
The gods deny such action.
Archaon is here to fight us. Let's look at the map. This means... Okay, I guess he kind of just ignored the vampires for whatever reason. Maybe he's not actually at war with them. Like Chaos doesn't necessarily start out at war with the vampires. They did destroy the moot, and whatever that is. Gesundheit. So. be huge. It's gonna be a huge battle. It's gonna be a scrap. Battle initiation disabled. It's gonna be quite the battle.
Now's the time.
Nasty magic's ready.
Oh, that's bad. Okay, fine. Oh, damn it. Damn it. See, it's, I messed it all up anyway, so it's fine.
On the way. This way.
This way, we'll just reinforce with those guys. Let's see. Okay, you
No, no.
get him. And get him. And we're about to have an absolutely massive battle in the Black Pass here. I think it's the Blackfire Pass. Against Chaos, who has come all the way down to have a party with us. They must have read the stream title. Hey friends, let's fight some Chaos. Do I have anything concrete to say about anything? Probably not. They assaulted my units. They successfully assaulted my units. Recruitment costs have gone up. Chaos just left. They saw our little orc party, and they're like, maybe next time, you guys. Perhaps not today. Not today. Another day. Perhaps later this Thursday when I'm less busy. And I have an additional stack of troops with me. Then I will fight you. Gives us some money, I guess. That's cool. Money's always good.
Yes, boss.
Damn it. You need to succeed at that, and then we will have the quest slightly more done. Also, we should, like, finish this off, probably. Azag, you're up. Damn it.
This way.
Don't push me.
Doot. And why not? Oh, too many units.
On it. Good one.
So now you can recruit globally, but it costs $1 billion. Whatever. It's cool.
I'm special.
Let's go.
Just moving forward carefully.
Come on.
Oh, let's see. Can they actually come down and fight us? They could if they wanted to. They could actually fight us if they want. 3 Chaos Giants. 3. Jesus.
Never.
I don't know what they're scared about. I guess they're scared because this army's a little weak. But besides that, 3 Chaos Giants. Jesus. We're close to having giants of our own. Very close now. It would probably like 12 turns max. Hopefully we get there by the end of the stream. Still got a ways to go in that front. Ways to go. Also, you should stick around because after this, there's Partners in Crime. They're going to be playing Mass Effect 3 like they have been since possibly the dawn of time at this point. It's been like 2 months, I think. Also, no, more than that. It's been like 3 months? No, probably 2. Probably only 2. Order Princess attempting to lay an ambush. Settlement besieged. Those sneaky jerks.
The tribe's ready.
Don't so much.
Not likely.
Oof, that's a bad army. That's a bad army to fight.
I'll crush them all.
This is the problem. This is the problem with getting involved in fights when Chaos is still around. They just like, just mess everything up for you. Just everything up. Guess we're gonna have to do that again. Oof. Actually, wait. We don't. We totally don't have to do that again. That's what wogs are for. Fight that for me so I do not have to. Because it will be lame to fight that. Oh, look. There's some nasty little dwarves over here, too. Nasty little dwarves.
Keep moving.
So nasty. So if he breaks off to fight, to attack Azag, we can retreat Azag to Grimgor. Good. Everyone's shouting. Why are we shouting? Because we're orcs. That's why we're shouting. I feel, I don't know, this is some weird psychological issue here we're having where like, I only have to think during my turn, so whenever the turn break starts to happen, I think, hey, I should stop talking because the game's not real, right? We're not real for these 2 minutes. We stopped being real. I might be going slightly insane. It's possible. That the silence does that sometimes. They assaulted our units again. Our lord is back from fighting. The best. The enemy is leading his army through nearby lands. Kill him, take his head for the boss pole, and we'll strike a terrible blow against our foes. They want us to fight Archaon the Ever-Chosen. We can't get him. He's far away from us. Also, okay, good. I was gonna be like, wait, this is a Chaos now army now too? But it's not. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, the border princes just left. They fucked off. Those jerks. I should swear less. I'd more, the same amount. Who knows? I should swear some amount, which is either more or less to the amount I currently swear. Definitive and useful statements. Max out our. We have so much money in the bank. We should just max out everything we possibly max out. See what we build here. They're unhappy still, so we'll build one of those, and we'll upgrade this. How about you guys? We'll upgrade that. And now we're out of money. Cool. Nothing important happened that turn. Past turn. We're just like consolidating, you know. I feel like we're always either losing horribly or like trying to consolidate our forces. They want peace. They want peace. We could give them peace. No. But we're not going to do that. Ah, got like a crick in my shoulder. I'm doing it again where I'm not talking when it's not my turn. Assault units failure. Why am I looking? We're breaking. Everything's breaking down right now. Ambushers, more ambushers. Great. Foolish vainglory. They say you revel in victory. They say you spend more time erecting monuments to battles past than managing the realm. They say you're a fool. We'll see who the fool actually is. P.S. You're the fool. The computer. Not you guys. You guys are cool. Stance none. They're sieging this. Archaon, the Ever-Chosen, hanging out, menacing. Menacingly hanging out. I feel like now that we're all unified together in this big pile of green
will not obey.
They'll just pull out again. That was a joke. Did you just sack it? I wanted him to burn it down. Damn it. Ooh, Chaos attacked. But he attacked, of course he attacked the weakest army. I'm gonna pull them back. Didn't follow up the attack. I guess unsurprisingly didn't follow up the attack.
Right where you stand.
Want a peace treaty? Nope. We don't do peace here. We're all out of the peace. Completely out. You're gonna besiege my settlement again. And then we're gonna kill, I think we're gonna take out. No chaos corruption for us, no thanks. Great, Jesus. Word? Look at look at this. It's like Archaon the Ever Chosen is hanging out here.
Let's go.
Trimgor's turned his back on her. Out of your stance. Move a little bit closer.
Crowds whispering. The Ironhide say no.
Go for it. This is gonna be a slaughter. They're gonna get slaughtered. Damn it, I forgot the. Damn it. Incompetence. Sheer incompetence. I forgot to put the banner on one of my troops again. Again, I forgot to put my banner on one of the troops. Look how fucking huge our army is already. Jesus. I'm swearing more again. Swearing more than the optimal amount. Okay. This is our strong center here. We'll put a vanguard over there. They're not a vanguard. Flank. Get our cav. Put them in. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's. Huh. Oh, this is Blackfire Pass. We managed to have a fight in one of the special areas. That's cool. It's very compressed. We're like no. I guess that's accurate to like the world map, which is cool. That we're literally on top of each other. What do you do? Gaze of Mork. Magic missile attack. Cool. This is our Orc Shaman. This is his first battle, I believe. Actually. You'll go over here. We got these archers too. Where's our we may not actually get reinforcements for a bit because our army's already too big. These guys, join them. Great. We do get reinforcements. Right. Forgot. You know, how can I forget? Kaon the Ever Chosen. He's a wizard. I mean that in like, you know, he uses magic sense. Oh, we are getting reinforcements already. Cool. Some giants. This is less than ideal. Let's get these ranged units on the giants, perhaps. That might work out for us. Pop some buffs. We're beating the hell out of Archaon. Grimgor Ironhide not impressed by Archaon the Ever-Chosen, turns out. Accurate to his lore, as we learned today. Accurate to his... I keep looking over here where the chat lives to talk to the chat, just not where the chat lives. And I need to learn that. And I'm not sure what the best way to learn that is. Wow, this giant went down surprisingly quickly, actually. I guess it was at half health already. About to fall. Get him. Oof. There he goes. Let's get you guys on that giant now. How's Archaon doing? He's Archaon booking it, just running for it. Let's snipe him. Archaon. Return you guys to the fight. We missed. Apparently we missed. It's cool. Grimgor's army it's only itself by itself. Grimgor's army by itself seems like it probably could have. What? Oh, he killed himself. He took himself out. So here we go. Get out there, Grimgor. If you wanna shoot that guy for me. Oh, we took out the second giant already? Or did we? Yep, we did. We can see his corpse right there. Turn on some skirmish for you. Oh. We left some rage throwers up, that's bad. Or no, they're... What are these? Fell cannons? Soul can? Hell can? Hell! Of course, hell cannons. That makes sense. Took out the third and final Chaos Giant. Archaon's already toasted himself. Just the wrap up now. Pop some augments and then try to get you to land. You kind of missed, dude. Can you not land on a... Can they not land on sideways hills like this? Nope, that's... Okay, that works out, I guess. Yes, you are Grimgor. Good job for noticing. I wonder if that's... I hope that's part of the lore. I think Grimgor's in it for the glory. Are these chosen? No, they're just vanilla Chaos Warriors. These guys getting cut down by all these archers. Jeez. East. We want to finish off as many as we can. Also, the battle isn't even over yet, I realize. Even though it feels like it's over. Feels like this is a rout at this point. There it goes. We're just going to accelerate a bit, try to wipe out the last vestiges of the army. So we don't have to fight it again. That pit. Finish off as much as we possibly can. That's pretty good. That's good. That's fine. The game respects what you do in that screen. Let's see here. Okay. Grimgor only killed 25 people, but he mostly killed Archaon, so that was worth it. The Giants, 36, 22, 56. How'd our Blackbarks do? 30, 23, 49, 21. Pretty good. 17 for him. 27. This army didn't even make it into the battle. Hey, we succeeded in our quest. We got a Helm of Discord. That's pretty good.
Ready for murdering. Let's fight!
Finish off the dregs. Camp.
Start the war.
Everyone leveled up.
That's the night.
Let's see, where's the guy that was good at assassinations?
Who should we say? What? You didn't know.
Okay, I want Savage Arrow Boys. Although I guess Ozag has some of those, right? Yeah, he does have some. You're good at assassinations. 40%, 7% chance, that's fine. Yes, we got him. Nice. Give you a wolf. A wolf for your
Now,
services.
you're the boss.
12 turns to the spiker. Nice. We can also go 12 turns to the Doob Diver. Anything else we can unlock? Nope. Not yet. Cow. Giants, on the other hand, perhaps 2 turns. 2 turns before we start building giant buildings. Oh yeah, we got to go through all the level ups. Nashrak with his Werven. Let's see, what can we give you that would be good? Charge bonus for Cav, ammunition. Big troops is always good. So I want that buff. I'm gonna get that buff first, and then give him something else. Grimgore, here, level up. Let's make him resilient to arrows. This is one of our big bosses. Finish off your assassination training. Azag, the Slaughter. We're gonna make more resilient as well. I've not actually seen these spells yet, so we're gonna go through these really quick. Brain Busters cause a large explosion, magical damage. That sounds fun. Fists of Gork, that's a nice buff. A breath attack, interesting. A wave of green enemy emanates towards forming, outwards, forming a shockwave of power that assaults an unfortunate foe. The one we really want is Foot of Gork, which causes a giant foot to manifest and then crush everyone. Oh, he got 2 levels up. Let's give him the Brain Burster. That's fine. Okay. Now we pass the turn. Oh, shit, we should have raised it. Did he just attack? I think he just attacked my AI. I think we might have to bash some... What? Again? This is the second time this has happened to this guy. Dude needs to, like, get some padded ritual gear or something. Jesus.
Away.
Oops.
Best on it.
Azag is here. Beacon.
On it.
Okay.
Take me for a Wazzik.
A Wezzik? What's a Wezzik? Yep. We got this. Again, I'm with loading and then not talking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, Sherlock Holmes. I've been reading all of them, and I already knew most of them, but So I was saying how Sherlock Holmes is really about the premises, which I found interesting. The other interesting, like, the bad part of Sherlock Holmes is how anticlimactic so many of the stories are. So many of the stories end with like, so there's a few major themes in them, a few common. We should be advancing. Sorry here. A few of the common major themes are like villains in their later life. So we have, you know, George here. And George is either the victim or like the perpetrator. Usually George is usually the victim. And George, for example, George was on the continent during the troubles in India, and there George murdered somebody. And so the story is about how somebody is harassing George. Like, George comes to Sherlock Holmes, or George's wife comes to Sherlock Holmes, and there's like, oh, a weird thing is happening with a stranger. And Sherlock Holmes goes, I will investigate this. And then George is murdered for some reason. Like, George goes there, Sherlock Holmes goes to George's house, and George says, no. Or George lies to Sherlock Holmes, so Sherlock Holmes gets offended and refuses to investigate until George is honest with him. And then George is murdered, and and then Sherlock Holmes goes off and does his investigating off screen because they're all from the perspective of Watson. So the investigation happens off screen, and then doing too many things at one time, and then Iron Drakes, jeez. And then Sherlock Holmes comes back, and and tells us that George was a bad guy, and like the implication is obviously that he sort of deserved the extrajudicial punishment he got from another criminal. And then we find out that Sherlock Holmes says, "Oh yeah, it was George's regiment, George's mate in the regiment, who George had tried to kill at the time." Uh-oh, autofocus is on apparently. I need to fix that. And that's why George was killed. And Sherlock Holmes, we know this. Sherlock Holmes knows who did it, but the guy who did it got on a boat, which then sank. So that's how a large percentage of Sherlock Holmes stories end, which is strange, in my opinion, that they're so anticlimactic. Also, dude, these cannoneers, canonists, are very brave. They're like shooting cannons off at my troops that are inches in front of their face. Azag, get in there. Oh, I forgot about Azag Ring. Should be using that one. Here, watch this. This is cool. That was kind of not as cool as I hoped it'd be. Sometimes the angle is important with those spells, and the AI kind of chooses. You choose where they shoot it, but they kind of choose the angle to some extent. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. I should be cycle charging with these boar guys. Nobody's with the cycle charging. Oh. What? Suddenly everything's on fire? Cannon, Longbeards. Right. Who's that? Is that their general? That is their general. They called us orc filth. Those jerks. There's Kate Grimmer in there. Wow, that. I guess those are range units, so I shouldn't be surprised that charge wiped them out so harshly. Kind of executed this battle sloppily, but well enough. And what more could we possibly want than well enough? Come on, just... Yep. Everyone start running away. Good job. You guys ran away. Good job. I don't want to save it. I want to go. We ignored their general, though, which may have been a mistake. Okay. This is... Did they die? I guess they died. Or is that them? That's not them. They died. It's not your land. This is our land. This land is your land. This land is mostly Grimgor Ironhide's land. That's how the song goes, right? Don't mess with Grimgor Ironhide.
Right, I'll move.
Why did I automatically retreated? I was having you recruit units for me. I want Savage Orc Begins. Rank 8, huh? What are you? 7. So close. So very close to this Crown of Sorcery. We need to get that Crown of Sorcery ASAP too, because that unlocks this whole. It unlocks like the magic for him, which is very good. Pass him the turn. We need to remember to check Krazakrak next turn. 1 second. I'm going to close the door because the next stream just arrived. I don't want you to disturb them, or them to disturb me to disturb them, or them to disturb us. So the Empire is getting ever bigger. Gork or Mork. We'll go with Gork this time. Usually we go with Mork. They're literally the same, mathematically the same. Let's make this army slightly less shit than it is right now, considering we can afford that. How about some Savage Orc Boar Boy? Savage Orc Boar Boy Biggins? Yeah. Look at them. No, I picked the wrong one again. These ones. No, those are just Orc Boar Biggins. Those are probably good anyway. Those are the ones. Great. Perfect. Uh-huh. So we want this. Actually, where is our old trophy? Ah, somewhere we can't make giants with. Let's check the upgrade everything. Upgrade everything time. Upgrade our piles of gold. Not really sure how that works exactly. I guess the loot we gained is more sent there more. Pass the turn. Oh, we should see how long it'll take to get giants. No, I'm not gonna give you peace. Nope, not interested. Not interested.
Let's have you then. I'll hear what you say, so I can shove the words right back.
Everyone wants peace with us, because we're the best. Okay, so that's something I just noticed, which is raid the following region. That seems easy enough. So in previous Total War titles, if your units are damaged, there's like a little raggedy effect on your flag. Apparently that's the case in this one too. We have so many troops here. And now we raise it from the ground. We need to raise 2 more settlements to advance our... Oh yeah, that reminds me. Up here. You...
Yes, boss. I'll have the doors open for the boys.
Damn it! This fucker is terrible. I'm swearing a lot. Oh, that's a terrible thing for me to give that guy. Well, it's too late now. Okay, the giants will arrive in... Oh, yeah. I forgot. A while still. Everyone's still unhappy everywhere. How's the Savage Orc lands? That's maxed out. Let's upgrade this one. Oh geez, we have a lot of money. What? Oh, because we get 8. We get 8k. 8k a turn. Get 8k. That's, okay. No, that's good. It's good that we get 8k a turn. That's okay. Oh, that's a really bad. Actually, that's a really bad attribute. But he's already level 10. Just gonna get him back because he's already level 10. Yeah. So he's gonna bring some of them to these armies, which could really use the reinforcement at this point. I thought you were recruiting. I had. Oh, maybe I messed it up. I wonder if me raising the settlement broke it. Maybe raising the settlement broke it. Rat gash. Ugh. What's a rat gash? Oh wait. Can most? I don't think most. It's really interesting. I never noticed. I don't think most other races have heroes with red tech trees. That's cool though. Oh, he's a general. That's okay. That's why. I thought he was just a caster. I'm dumb. You've moved. Everyone's moved. Guys need to replenish your troops. Actually, send Azag to Black Barrack to Barrakavar. You were also supposed to be recruiting. I don't know, the times this game gives achievements seems a little off to me. A little off. Some dudes looking to get assassinated. I know that's a mean thing to say. How do you spawn a log? I guess he's been raiding every turn, and that's why. So we'll keep him raiding so we can keep it. Yes! Okay, details. Shrewdly concluding that reporting in person again to Grimgor would likely have fatal consequences. The Goblin agent has sent word via a naive and doomed Snotling messenger. It seems the dwarfs have got wind of a chaos warband returning from the Dark Lands to the east, where they have collected a consignment of equipment from the wicked Chaos Dwarves. The Dwarves have gathered several throngs to intercept them as they pass through northern world's edge mountains. One of these throngs is en route through broken like a gully. Grimgor seizes his axe and marches forth immediately, passing only to boot the snotling out of his path. His bodyguard, the Immortals, follow with the rest of Greenskins at a safe-ish distance behind them. Cool. So, we can actually teleport Grimgor there if we want to, but I think Grimgor's army is so ravaged at the moment that that would be a bad idea. Yeah, look at this. This army needs some serious reinforcement. So maybe Grimgor should take a break and chill in Baraklar a bit. Which, geez, apparently needs a lot of upgrading. Get more shamans, maybe? Cool. So we beat Archaon today, which was fun. Although it wasn't much of a fight, really. So everyone's leveling up so much. He can come back. He can come back home now. Unfortunately, we're about time to wrap up. So once again, I will remind everyone that this Sunday we are going to have a special push towards 100 followers stream, where we're going to have like 8 people in here, and we're all going to get together and play some group co-op games and have a blast. And you guys should all tune in. And that's going to be from 12 to 4. So, damn it, somebody assassinated. Gilf Face Smasher was assassinated. Oh, he was our shitty goblin guy. So, who should we... Let's re-recruit Sour the Second. Replace one shitty goblin with another shitty goblin. It's the way of the world. Jeez. Jeez. Maybe this... Oh, this guy's level 3. No wonder. No wonder.
This better involve fighting. Watching the backgrounds whispering. Bad time. Not off.
Crown's whispering to him. Okay. Still recruiting units. Let's actually check here first. Ooh, wow, that is expensive. That is one expensive building. But it creates giants, so I guess what do you expect? We got 7 turns before we get spiders. Neither of which are we gonna actually manage to get this stream here. Wonder how big. Ooh. Oh. Well. That's bad. They managed to sneak an army past us somewhere. I guess they used the coast, obviously, but, you know. Means we should put more pressure on them. Is he gonna go... Is he gonna just, like, keep burning his way through the countryside? That would be irritating. That'd be very, very irritating. He seems to be headed towards Irkund and stuff, so I guess we'll build some walls then, right? Damn it! I spent money I couldn't spend. I can undo that. I can undo that. Yep. So now we go over here. We'll click on yes, we want giants building. I think Grimgor should be roused from. No, he needs to. He needs to recover. How about you? Are you done recruiting down here? Yep, good. Great. All the way north, and then I like to end these things on a battle, but today might not happen because we're rapidly running out of time. So as I was saying, as I was entering my wrappy up tones, coming up next is Partners in Crime, playing a little game we like to call Mass Effect 3. You know, that famous popular game that they've been playing for quite a while now. And then on Tuesdays, we have 2 streams as well, where from 4 to 7, the same time this stream is, that's Pacific time. There's Crunch's Monkey House, where Chris plays, you know, interesting indie games, fun stuff of all kinds, and does whatever he wants. And then after that is a strong female character, or Gabrielle, who often joins me here, but can't today, or couldn't today. She has her thing, where she's been playing The Sims. I don't know if she'll return to The Sims. Possibly she will. She's been having a blast with them, doing all sorts of fun stuff. So, yeah. But we're still looking for like nice little battle to have here to wrap this up. Maybe Azek can sneak across and fight some help. Like just out of range of everyone. That sucks. Don't like that noise. Please, sir, calm down. Please. Spiders. That's a pretty large upkeep compared to most of our regular groups. But I guess it is an entire unit unto itself. It'll be awesome. It'll be awesome when we get it. Oh, Sigvald the Magnificent has showed up. Sigvald. Hello, Sigvald. Goodbye. Goodbye, Sigvald. We don't want... The chaos, that means chaos is still, like, everyone is ignoring chaos, and chaos is ignoring everyone else as well. Maybe we should have a big fight with Sigvald the Magnificent. See how it goes. Might be fun. They're raiding us. So many events. Where did the border princes go? These are walls. Yep. Okay. So. Yeah, we're gonna fight Prince Sigvald. This is gonna be a joke apparently, because he brought Marauder cavalry to an orc fight. I think that was weak. That was a weak one. He brought half a stack to a full stack fight. I don't know. I am still fielding goblin units though, so there's that. Actually, you guys hide over there. Actually, properly hide in the woods. I really like the border princes, like the zone. It's got these nice little trees, and when it's less red, it looks nicer. Let's check out our Savage Orc War Boys. Look at them. They look cool. They got boards painted. They're painted. Got big stone weapons. Big dumb stone weapons. Even the goblins have more proper armament than they do. I guess these are... I don't know. Do you think those are stone? No, those look like proper metal. Those actually look like proper metal. There we go. We're gonna hold shift and right click to paint little lines in the ground. Where they're going. Let's see, what do we do? Got some hell cannons. Just a lot of melee. Which, I mean, I guess it is Chaos Warriors. So of course you're gonna have just a lot of melee. Should probably reassign all my banners across all the teams. Again, sending it around. Sneaky ways. No abilities on the big boss. Oh man, Big Boss. It's Big Boss. I never made any Big Boss jokes. How terrible was that? I could have been making that franchise Metal Gear Solid jokes this entire time. But the Goblin Big Bosses. Metal Gear? You know, the classic stuff. Chaos Knights, charging my cavalries. Should I send him out on his own? I don't know. That seems a bit risky. Seems a bit dodgy. Get in there. Like, you know, just like get in there. I know you're nervous about it, but never really did you get in there. All of you, yes, you too. Shoot them. Killing them. Chaos Warhounds are nasty to archers. Don't want you to be in protected melee. Good, their hell cannons are hitting trees. Guys, you guys close yet? Good. Get in there. Stupid cavalry is stronger than our stupid cavalry. Get someone over there to deal with it properly.
Give us ruin!
Gotta pull out. So we can, this is just regular Marauder horsemen now. They're just tying them up, so we can't use them effectively. That's all they're doing. Also, we can't get a proper charge with the other guys, apparently, because the way AI decided to work right now. And look at this guy, the least chaos looking dude ever. I get why, because he's a Slanesh guy, so he means he's like all about. It's all about like superficial beauty. Yeah, I said that correct. Yes, I did say that correctly. I was like, I messed that word up, but no, I said that word correctly. Leave them alone. Let them fight somebody else. That's all we want. Prince Sigvald the Magnificent, like I was saying. Undignifiedly running away from some arrows. I'm not even sure what he does when he's like high level, because I've never actually seen him high level in the campaign. Not that it's telling me what he uses right now, but I played some vampire accounts on my own time, not on stream, and he would show up along. So there'd be Archaon the Everchosen, level 30, 3 Chaos Giants, and the next to him would be Prince Sigvald the Magnificent, level 1, just hanging out, trying to be part of the fun. Always though, never really he always managed to get slaughtered easily. He often had 3 Chaos Giants of his own, but He was always level 1 or 2. I think actually the only times he leveled up was when he fought me. Now he's getting eaten by a Werven. That's gotta be unpleasant. Where'd you guys come from? Probably hiding somewhere. Let's finish off Prince Sigvald for the fun of it. Get everyone up top on this. On this. Get on this. He can't escape. He's trying very hard to escape, but okay. Nope, he's up again. And very resilient apparently. Absurdly resilient. And come on. And come on, come on. Still going. Actually, if we maybe I can get his unit up. His unit card up. Where'd he go? We lost him. There he is. 300. 1 down. Got him. Nice. So, I think we're going to call it there. It's been a great stream. Thank you everyone for watching. And please follow if you would like to see more of us. As I said, if you'd like to stick around, coming up next, there'll be a great stream with Jordana and Alan where they're going to be playing Mass Effect 3. Thank you again for watching, and catch you all Sunday. Yep, not the booth. We want to be going